This is Lee with 82 Game and 12, and this is going to be video 13 of Kernstown, game by Revolution Games. There's 2 battles in the game. The March the 23rd, 1862 battle, and then the July 24th, 1864. This sketch here is what is on the box cover and the Ziploc cover. I have the Ziploc, and so I can't show that to you because it's loaded down with counters, because it's the record track, victory point track, and the broken track. So, and this is showing, it says the federal troops charged the Stonewall on Sandy Ridge. And so this is a drawing by Alfred R. Wad. I guess that's how you pronounce that. Ward, maybe Ward. Wood, maybe Wood. 1828 to 1891. So that's his drawing there. And then if we look over here, we've got, let's see if I can pull back and get all of that. Kind of hard to get it all in there. But we've got the commanders and formations. Okay, shows Confederates had 3,087 and 2,742 were engaged. Jackson was the commanding general, and you had Garnett, which is a brigade general, Colonel Burks, Colonel Fulkerson, and then you have Colonel Ashby. So with Jackson being injured in my game, then Garnett would more than likely take command. He's the senior commander, unless Jackson had an adjutant general with him. Okay, and if you notice here with the Federals, they had 7,000, and Shields was the brigadier general in command, but he was injured in a skirmish before the battle took place. And so you have Kimball, Sullivan, and Tyler are all colonels, but Kimball had the seniority, so he took command. So, okay, I told you in another video I knew I had that sketch. I just had to find it. So that was in the Stonewall Jackson, his military commander book. Right there. So I had to lay my books down because one of them fell and moved all kinds of counters and stuff. So, all right, so we are in let's see, remember something about that light. There we go. There. Okay, we are in the 6:20 turn. The game ends after the 7 o'clock turn, so we've only got 3 turns, these next 3 turns. Confederates have a 30-point lead, and that's not counting the casualties. Okay, so over here, if we look on the broken track, they're all Union. Okay, some of these are full regiments, and others are half, so they're like battalions. This is a battalion, and there's a battalion. And then on the eliminated, it's pretty even. It's 11 to 12. Okay, plus you have Jackson. I don't know what what they would say he's worth. I would think he'd be worth quite a bit. Let's see. it's, but it doesn't say. Yeah, I just need to look at, I think the rules just tell you that for victory, you look at the scenario rules. So, all right, game research and design, Claude Templeton Whalen. Game map is Richard Barber. Game counter is Charlie Keebler. Game development, Roger Miller. Chief playtester, Stephen Poininger. And Herman Lutman is the creator, designer of the Blind Swords system that this game uses. Revolution Games American Civil War series is the Blind Swords system. So, all right, I've already flipped everything over, and let's see, I need to turn Huntington around, and let's see, we got to get up underneath these guys, turn them around, and we're ready to go. So, okay, so it's a 6:20 p.m. turn, and the Union have the first artillery activation. Where'd my, there we are. So, I think he's gonna have to do remove that we're just gonna go here with Jenks and Clark right here against Fulkerson. There's gonna be so we've got, it's going to be canisters. So we've got Clark with 2, Jenks has got 2, so that's going to be 4. But we're going to have a 2-column shift. Okay, 4, that becomes 150, becomes 6. Canister, they're both rifled. So it's 6. And because of the low ammo, we move over left 2, so it becomes 4. 51 with 4. Yes, it's going to be a possible damage. Okay, so it's routine 46. Yeah, we got a morale hit, and retreat 2 for the top unit. Lead unit, lead this one. That way with him. Okay, so these guys we can turn and put underneath. They're showing that they're done. Okay. Now we can move over to look for, who's going to do what here? All right, so we've got Waters, Carpenter, 47. He could fire at those guys. He's got a pretty good chance of hitting them. Smooth bore, though, it's going to be long, so he would be a 1. But then, so this carpenter unit firing at these cavalry units over there, that's 7. Let's see, maybe it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. All right, so that's going to be long, and he's smooth bore, so that's going to be half. So he's at 1. He gets +2 because it's cavalry, so he goes back to 3. $51. Yeah, it's going to be routine. 42. Didn't do anything. Wasn't effective. What's he got underneath him? Oh, he's got a cornet underneath there. Okay. All right. So we go back over here to Huntington. And Huntington over here is he's gonna rally. He's got -2 there and shaken -1. The Union player can return the artillery unit to 1014. It'd be the turnpike north edge of the map. He's going to do I think he's going to do a rally, so we don't want to do anything with him. Okay, so we come over here to Chew, and Chew has, let's see, and Lanier, but they've got a -2, but still that's 5. Okay, and they're going to fire right there, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got Chew firing right here. Tyler's the big unit. All right, so they have 5. So they've got to drop down 2 because of low ammo. So 3. 21. I don't think he's going to do. Nope. Not effective. So let's move that out. Let me just turn these guys around. And they're wanting to rally with the Union artillery, so they got to wait. And then over here, I guess I could fire with this guy. These guys are all lower. But I'm going to try to rally those two. So, all right, we'll start with the Union over here first. He's just going to remove this first. So, takes that away. And then over here with the Waters, he's going to try to rally. Nope, roll a 4. And then the half section of Carpenters is going to try to rebuild, and they were unsuccessful. Both those were trying to rebuild. Okay. So, that's all the artillery phase. So now we go to the chip draw, which I've already got ready here. First one for this turn is Garnet. So Garnet's forces. Roll a 3, they get a full activation. Oops. Garnet, I guess, is just gonna sit up on the hill. He's gonna try to rally this unit here, or rebuild it. So we're gonna go with a rally rebuild. 4 or less. Got a 6, so that was unsuccessful. All right, so Garnet's finished. Okay, next we've got Quick March, we can use if we have anybody we want to move. Okay, we have Sullivan. Okay, Sullivan's down here, and okay, he's got 2 units on the broken track, but they're not available yet. So I rolled a 5, so they are only going to be limited activation. Nobody's in their range, so that one's done. All right, next. Okay, we got Union low ammo, but that's a Confederate marker. But it's not going to apply because there's not any more of those low ammo chips. So, okay, next we've got Burks. See if he can activate. He rolled a 6, so he's got limited activation, and nobody's in his range, so he's finished. Okay, we've got Confident. Union, hold on to that. Tyler, right here. All right, he got limited activation, and the only person, okay, he could fire at this the 23rd Virginians with the 7 Indiana B. And they have a smoothbore. So that's going to be extreme range, 25%. It's going to be 1. $22 is not enough. Okay, so Tyler is done. All right, we got Fulkerson, and let's see what he's gonna do. All right, he gets an activation. He's gonna do a defensive defense, so he can remove this move, but yet still remove that. So we're going to go 1, 2, and this guy's going to go 1, 2, and then they're going to be able to remove that. Fulkerson's finished. Next, okay, we got Heroic Stand, and drawing that last 2 turns. All right, Fog of War. Rolled a 2. That's going to be Confederate Chaos, Battlefield Chaos. So I can put this on someone. How about we're going to put it on one of these Ashby cavalry units down here. He's the only one that's got a activation chip. Still have the Jackson replacement chip though. That's what we're going to do. All right, now we got Kimball. So I don't think Kimball has anybody. I think all of his units. No, he's got this one over here. Forgot about that. All right, he rolled a 1, full activation. He's going to have to try to rally or rebuild these 4 units that are over here on the broken track. So that's what he's going to do. All right, so the first one we're going to do is this one here, the 14th Indiana. They've got a 3. I rolled a 5, so that didn't work. Next is the 67 Ohio. They've got a 2. All right, I rolled a 1, so they get to come back in. I'm going to put a skirmish marker underneath so that I know that's a broken unit. You can't rebuild back to full strength. Okay, so now we got the 84th. Got a 3. He didn't come back. And then we have the 8th Ohio A. He was unsuccessful. So we did get 1 unit back. So Kimball's done. So now we have is basically the cavalry. Okay. But we do have this, Jackson. And I think he's gonna see about rebuilding Fulkerson. So let's see if he activates. 5, okay. All right, so we're gonna try the 23rd Virginians first. I got a 1, so they get to come back full strength. And then the 37th got a 5, they don't. All right, so that one's done. Okay, next we have Command Confusion, so that they can use that possibly on Broadhead. Okay, Fortunes of War. Next one doesn't apply, and it's going to be a Union firefight. Okay, we've got Rally with the Union, so they're going to want to rally one of these units over here. Okay. They're going to try to rally the 14th Indiana. Okay, so gets a +2, that's 5. He rolled a 4, so he gets to rebuild, come back on. Okay, so he comes back on. Put him right here. All right, so Kimball is getting pretty good strength there. All right, we got a brigade movement. And that's going to be Kimball. I think I'm going to move both Kimball's forces. Well, I guess what they could do so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that's what they did. Next is Broadhead. And Broadhead is up here. Let's see what he can do. He activates. Now, the Confederates are going to play this command confusion. Okay? So, let's roll to find out what he's going to do. We got a 5. The active brigade must be assigned a different order than originally announced. Okay, it would have been a maneuver. So, he can't do a maneuver. So now, okay, he'll do a try to do a rebuild. Okay, got one of them, got a 1. He rebuilds. Now the other one, nope, he doesn't. So, somewhat successful. Okay. We got a rally for the Confederates. So, who really needs to rally here? Let's see, if I rally for Fulkerson, he comes up 4 points. For a rally, he only comes up 3. These guys can't rally, they're too close. He could, but he was the one that was broken. So I guess I'm going to try to rally Fulkerson. +2 is going to be 5. I rolled a 6, so he doesn't. He doesn't. Okay, we got Firefight for the Confederacy. And the last one is Ashby. And of course, he's got one unit that's got the fog of war on him, so he can't do anything. Okay, we got full activation. And it's just a movement. He's going to move right here. That's it. All right, we got quick march. Quick march, firefight, heroic stand, and confident. So the only one that's going to apply is going to be firefight. but I don't want to do that. I don't have anybody close enough to do that, so the firefight. Rest of them won't apply. All right, so that's the end of the 20 turn. We count up the victory points. 3 here for the Union, and then the Confederates still have. They still have all 6 of these over here. So that's going to be a +3. So now it's a 33. We move the units on the broken track. So the Union still have quite a few units over here on this broken track, as you can see. Tyler's got 3 battalions. Sullivan's got 2 regiments. Kimball's got a regiment and a battalion. And Bridhead has, it's going to be probably like a regiment, a battalion, not a regiment. Okay. Quite a few casualty points that the Confederates will get. All right, let's refill the cup. Turn all these back over. Readjust our artillery units. Okay, now I just need to fill the cup. So Ashby goes in, Fog of War, Fortune of War, Jackson's replacement, Fulkerson and Kimball, Broadhead, Sullivan, Garnett, Burks, and Tyler. All right. Now we got to draw our event chits. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, with the event chits, both sides get to choose 2. And then they randomly pick 3. Since I'm playing by myself, I just randomly pick 5. And to just play it that way. That way I don't know what each side's going to get. So. Alright, so we go to the 6:40 p.m. turn. And I talked about yesterday, in the last video, which was yesterday, about trying to find out what it was that caused the Union to lose. And I think it was several things, but several factors. One is going to be the Union they have a lower cohesion. Okay, now they had some really strong units. Of course, I got Sullivan here. He's got an 11 right there, full strength. Okay, but his cohesion is 3, and then on the backside it's 2. But the problem is Sullivan is basically worthless. I mean, he's got, at the beginning of the game, he's a 1 in command rating. And if you're able to activate, move him and or get in a situation where he gets to improve to a 3, he's just not that much better either. But Burks is the same way on the Confederate side. He's a 3. And so at least 50% of the time, he's not going to activate. And I've rolled some high numbers on these activations. I mean, Ashby's a 4, and he hasn't hardly activated at all. Full activation. And a limited activation really doesn't do Ashby any good, because his weapons are CC, which is only for close combat. So it would be like sabers and pistols, shotguns, things like that, not for any kind of ranged combat. So I think one thing was the Confederates pushed up the turnpike, and they engaged the Union forces before Tyler arrived. Tyler's a pretty big brigade, and because of that, they were able to, I think, get some casualties on the Union early on. A lot of the units were battle worn, because some of them had already went to the broken track, and so they challenged the Union at Pritchard Hill, which, allowed Sullivan to increase to a 3 on his command, but he hasn't been very effective at all. His units have taken their lumps. There's another one here. He's shaken, and he's got 2 of his regiments over here on the broken track. So he was not really effective. Kimball really hasn't been effective. He's taken, his units have taken their lumps. He's got 2 on the broken track, 2 regiments, well, a regiment and a battalion. And then he's got, let's see over here, he's got 2 that are, these 2 with the skirmish markers, they're broken units, so they can't rebuild. This unit here is a battalion. He's not a regiment, he's just a battalion. A very strong battalion. It's got 700, let's see, that would be 7 times 50. What's that? 350 men? Something like that? Is that right? Think so, yeah. Yeah, 350 men. So, Burke's sitting here, this regiment's only got 200. This one here's only got 200. I think those early losses to the Union caused some problems. And then, of course, Tyler took a lot of losses. When he took a lot of losses, that pretty much really put the limits on the Union with all the losses they got. And that's something I got to look to see, well, how did they get all those losses? Was it close combat? Was it cannon, artillery fire? What was it? So they were able to repel Garnett off of Pritchard's Hill. I think he had control of that victory hex for 1 turn, I think. All right, let's go with this next turn, 640. Okay, we've got the artillery fire. And we're going to start with guess right here with Jinx and Clark. Clark down there's got 2. Jinx has 2, that's 4. I'm gonna fire on that unit. So let's get in here a little closer. That's the 48. Well, I tell you what, I think we better off fire at this other one right here. This one here. All right, so not for sure how you would actually go about with Jinx, because Jinx with a 2, he's low ammo, he would go down to a C, okay, and then so basically you're going to be on a 2 no matter what you do. So they're going to be on a 2. Range is effective. All right, 53. Okay. He's got a 3 cohesion. Okay, his cohesion's higher. So that means that was no non-effective fire there. Let's turn these guys over. Turn them around, not over. Turn them around. All right. Okay, now let's take a look at the Confederates. What have they got here? They've got Chew and Lanier. They would like to fire at these guys, but of course they can't. Carpenter could. He could fire right there. No, I don't think he can. He can't. I don't think he can see that. And Chew and Lanier are already in the engaged area, so they would be looking possibly to move to higher ground. I think I'm going to move them. Yeah, so we're going to go 1, and then that's a steep slope. I think I have to spend all of my movement. Yeah, steep slope, so requires all the movement. So he's going to keep moving to here. 1, 2. And they're going to be done. All right. All right, now over here, Huntington is going to fire on this one. Ashby's 7th Virginia B. So that's a range of 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a 3, but he's got it shift to the left 2, so that's a 1 and 22. Not effective. All right, so so that's all of the Union. Okay, so that means we've got Carpenter here. He's going to fire again at these cavalry units. So he's going to be, since that's going to be long, let's see, long range, not extreme, but long range, he's at half. So 2 becomes 1. And then cavalry, he gets shifted back up 2, so he's at 3. 65. And he's a 2, so that's going to be tough. 34, depleted, and morale hit, retreat 2. So, top unit. Gets depleted, takes a morale hit, and retreats 2. I guess he'll go this way. All right. And then Waters, Carpenter, they're going to try to rally. I'll do Waters first. You got a 3, so no. And the Carpenter on the bottom, 6, no. Okay. So, all right, so that's all of the artillery. Now we go to the chit pool. First pull is Quick March for the Confederacy. Gotta get somebody to get to moving. Then we have Command Confusion, Confederacy. We can use that on one of these firefight, Confederacy. It's all Confederacy so far. All right, we got Kimball. So, okay, so Kimball is right there. He's got full activation, and he wants to attack. So, the Confederates put this command confusion on his troops. So we roll, and we get a 6, which I think means he can do whatever he wants. Okay, activate brigade must be assigned a different order, and that the Union player can decide. I guess he'll do a defense order, which means he can still fire. So we'll have a defense order. He's going to fire here. He's rifled, so that's only, it's going to be long range, so he's at 50%. So that's going to be a 2. 34, I don't think that's enough. No. Okay. And then they can move. See, they can move. They can also engage. So he can could come to there, and then this guy could come to there. Like that. All right. So Kimball's finished. That's in case it gets like a firefight or something. Okay, the Fortune of War. Which one's gonna be gone? Okay, just a CSA low ammo. It's gone anyways. Doesn't affect. It's not effective. All right, we got Heroic Stand. I haven't used that, I don't think. Okay, so Sullivan. Let's see what he can do. Nope. He has a limited activation. All right, well, he's disrupted, so that's what, a 3. He would be firing at 1. He's got a 5. I don't think, no, he can't even affect him, so. All right, so he's just, Sullivan's done. Next, broadhead. Okay, broadhead rolls a 4. He's got limited, so he can't do anything. All right, next chit, fog of war. So we roll, we get a 5. Possible general casualty. All right. 66, no casualty. Next chit, Fulkerson. All right. I think Fulkerson's gonna do I think he's gonna try to do a rebuild. So he's gotta get a 3 or less. We've got a 2. So he rebuilt, gathered up some stragglers. So, all right, next, Tyler. Tyler needs to do some rebuilds. He's got, over here, he's got 3 units he needs to get off of broken track. All right, so we're gonna go with the 7th Indiana A. I got a 2, so they come back, but they're broken, so I'm gonna put a skirmish marker underneath them. And where come this one? Okay, I don't know where the 7th Indiana is at. Oh, there it is. Put it right there. Okay, the next one, be the 1st West Virginia, got a 6, so he didn't. And then the 29th Ohio B gets a 3, he gets to come back. And we're gonna put a skirmish marker under him. All right. Ohio. I'm gonna put him underneath this one. I think he was already turned. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna try to rebuild the ones that are over here. So we've got this unit here, a 1, nope. We've got, there's 2 of them here, both 3s. Okay, so we'll do the top one first. He's back in. And then the bottom one gets a 2, he's back in. A little too late, I think. All right, Tyler's finished. Flip him over. What's the deal here? Where's the other, what I picked that up for? I don't know. All right. Next, we've got the Jackson replacement. So I'm going to do a defense. Try to do a defense right here. Got a 3, so yeah. So we've got a defensive order. So we're going to fire here. That's going to be 5. And it's going to be on him. It's going to be routine. 15. Okay, it's going to cause him to retreat 2. Retreat like that. Okay, and then here, 1st Virginia is going to fire at the 14th at Indiana. He's got 4. 44. 4. And he's got 3, so yeah, that's going to be routine. 52, that's going to be depletion. Okay, so he's got to roll for depletion. Break test. He got a 6. So he's still going to be shaken. Even though he... Now wait a minute, roll a 6. He's going to be on a broken track. All the way to 3 box. Alright. And now he's going there, he's going to go there. He's going there. He's going right there. Alright, so he's done. Takes a chip. Okay, CSA low ammo doesn't apply. We don't have any more of those chips. Okay, we got Ashby. He gets a full activation. He's going to charge Sullivan right there. So he's going to attack. Okay, he's going to get defensive fire. Now he does not get the shift to the right, but with 2 columns due to the fact that it's charging cover. So he's got a 6. No, he doesn't have a 6. He's disrupted. So he's got actually a 4 and a 0 cohesion. So he's 4. 62. 4. And they're what, 5? That's going to be routine. Ooh, look at this. Man. Dice, and I've changed dice. Okay, 66 is going to be one of them is going to be depleted, morale hit, retreat 2. Top one, depleted, morale hit. And he retreats too. He put him right there. Alright, so now we have the charge. Okay, so we start at 3. Alright. This guy is at 4. Outnumbering, so it's going to be 2 to 3. So we start at 3, we move down to 2. Cohesion is going to be greater for the attacker. So we go back to, we go to 3. No. Defender's cavalry, okay, no. Okay, then we have cavalry charging infantry or artillery. We go up 2, so we're at 5. Let's attack. 26. Very good roll. And he's got a 0, so yeah, this is going to be routine instead of close fight. 31. The attacker has to take a morale hit, so that didn't go so well for Ashby. Oops, flip over Ashby. Fulkerson, we've already used him. Okay, we got a firefight. I don't know if we want to use that yet. Yeah, why not? I'm going to do the firefight right here with Burks, 21st Virginia. And they're going to fire right here at the 67th Ohio. So that's going to be a 5. No effect, it's an 11. They get to fire back now. And so, yeah, he's just battle worn. He's just broken. So he fires back with 5. 23. That's not going to do anything. Okay. Next ship, we have Burks. Okay. And Burks wants to do an attack. So, possibly, we got to roll to see if he can activate fully. 2, so he gets the full activation. So, we go there, and then he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. Okay. Kimball's 67th Ohio is going to fire at this guy here. So he's got a 5. 11. No effect. But, come on, I didn't do my firing here before this guy moved. Come on. This guy would fire, so would this guy. So we got, basically, we can combine to 8. Let's do that. Right where that would be support. That would be 8. I could combine. But it's 14, so it's not gonna, didn't do anything. So, oh well. All right, now we go to combat here. He's the lead unit, and then the rest of these guys are there and here. They're going to be the supporting units, but we're going to have flanking attack though with this, because we get rid of this guy, that would be two hex between, so that's going to be flanking. All right, so we've got start with 9, okay, and then we've got 7. That's 16 against 5. That's 3 to 1. So we start at 9. We're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3 to 14, 16. We've got a higher cohesion, 17, 19. They're all SPs. So now we're up to 2023, 2022. And of course we got the flanking. So we're going to be at 23 plus. 24. And then what is he, a 2? That's going to be tough. Should have been severe. 32. Tough. 32. Says BD. If attacker outnumbers defender 3 to 1, which they do, apply just the D, which is going to be the defender that gets depleted. He's already depleted, but he stays there. It's going to take a morale hit. He passed his broke test, but he takes a morale hit. He's got to retreat too. So, these guys were involved in the attack, so they can't do opportunity fire, do not believe. So he's going to move back to there. This guy's going to move in. Okay. So he's finished. Burks is finished. Okay, next Chet. We got Rally. So I'm going to try to rally that Garnett unit up there. It's a +2. Yes, he's rebuilt. Next, firefight. And I'm going to do firefight right here against this cavalry unit. So he's disrupted. So we've got 4. 43, 2, not high enough. He's 4, 3, let's say 4, 3, yep. Didn't work. So we got Garnett. Just going to do a maneuver. So of course we want to move this one here. And then here we want to move to protect these guys. Move him in there. Give him support there, like that. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Okay. And we got good ground. I'll put it right here on him. See how many of these we got over here. Alright, so what have we got left? We've got heroic stand, quick march, and firefight. The only one we're going to have here is firefight. And it's going to be right here. These guys are 9. This guy's got good ground. I think the heroic stand I might be able to use. Yeah, affected by a cohesion test, so he could actually try to use that. So the heroic stand may come into play here. All right, so we've got 21st Virginia and the 48th are fired on the 8th Ohio B. I've got a 9, but the good ground is going to shift it. So 9, they're down to 5. 63 though. And they're a 3, that's going to be tough. Tough. 15. So we got a morale hit. And retreat 2. And possible panic. So morale hit. Retreat 2. And then this guy's gonna panic. So now he goes to disrupted. He retreats 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess he could go there. But I can re-roll heroic stance. So if I re-roll, that would be 41. Okay, that would just be a depletion. So he would stay there. He's going to deplete. This guy doesn't take the. Well, he's still shaking, but he doesn't leave. So heroic stand came into effect there. At least they hold their ground. Okay, that's all the chits. Okay, if we look at the victory points, we've got 3 for the Union, 6 for the Confederates. And that's going to increase. That's going to increase this over here to 36. And let's move these guys on the track. It's just the Union, they don't have any way of doing anything. We got 1 turn left, and there's no way that they can gain 30-something victory points unless you count the loss of a a general like Stonewall Jackson. That might be an automatic victory, but it's not here in the see. All right. This is pretty important, these units on the broken track. So this next turn, the Union has to focus on getting some of those units back to keep the victory from being more than a minor Confederate victory. Which with the loss of Stonewall, I would think you'd have to get some kind of bonus for that. For the loss of a leader. I don't see that. So let's put these back over. All of the brigade activation markers. That's all been moved. So then we gotta turn our artillery units. Okay, and we've got to form our draw cup. Ashby, Jackson's replacement, Fog of War, Fortunes of War, Kimball goes in, Tyler, Sullivan, Broadhead, Garnett, Burks, Wilkerson. Okay, and then oops, got them in the wrong cups. All right, ready to go. Last turn. Okay. Union. Gonna fire right there. So we've got 4. So it's going to be 2. 31, 31, 2, nothing. Okay. So now they're going to fire right back. So we got Chew on there, that's 5. We've got that low ammo, so we're down to 3. 56. That's going to be routine. So 24 is going to be that Tyler unit's going to have to retreat 1 hex. So we'll just go to there. All right. All right. Move down here. Okay. Huntington. Fire right there. Cover unit. So he is going to be a 3. It's going to be Canister. So he's up to 4. And he's also smooth bore. So now he's up to 5. And low ammo, he goes back to 3. But he's firing at cavalry, so that goes up to 5, back to 5. 64. He's actually going to be a 3, so it's going to be tough. 21, nothing. All right, so turn him around. All right, and then the last one. Well, I actually got 2 over here. Carpenter, this carpenter is firing at this cavalry unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's long range. So he's at a 1, but he's firing at cavalry, so he moves up to 3. 31. Yep, he's 0. So it'll be routine. 43. He's going to have to retreat a hex. I'm just moving back to there. All right. And these guys here. Just moving to there. All right. Now we go to our chip pull. Okay, so we've got a rally. We want to try to get somebody off of the broken box over here. Somebody's going to give up a lot of points here. He's a 10. 10. 7. All right, we'll go with this one right here.